What up, guys? It's Pulsar. Yeah, so I wanted to do a quick video because, there's some tech I've been, like, I don't want to say it's really tech, but, how I've been trying to improve my sim play, and there's a few things, right? Notably, I got the little, I got the frame data counter thingy at the bottom, right? It's been nice because it kind of cleared up a lot of things I just didn't know, right? So I'll go over the things I didn't really necessarily know. Uh, so, one thing I never really knew was exactly how close this actually was. Right? And it's actually plus 23, right? So it's matching, or Kai's matching 6p, but it is plus 23. Right? And if you take the dash cancel, it's still plus 23. And so, yeah, I've been kind of going over, kind of cleaning up my play, getting it a little bit more numerically tight. And so, what's cool about this one, right? If you Huff Stomp, right? If they were to match like 6p on Wake Up, right? Or really anything, right? Because you're getting a one-hit Huff Stomp on a counter hit, as long as assuming you get the counter and it's one, like, you'll be able to convert it into a 2p into some kind of silly shenanigans. And so, like, real quickly, look at this. Right, something like that, right? You could convert that into something. And this does a little bit more damage than just doing, the overhead directly into super. But it's kind of cool that you just have that, and it's fine. That's 100% consistent for giving you a one-hit super, right? If you just do the overhead into dash cancel directly into Huff Stomp, it'll give you a one-hit. Something I also never knew is actually that outut follow-up is actually more plus than peak driver follow-up. I didn't know this, but yeah, it's slightly plus. But of course, I think there's more pushback because the peak driver follow-up actually moves you forward, so it's probably still better to do the peak driver follow-up. Another thing, this is something I've always wanted to talk about. I never knew exactly how plus this was. This thing right here, right, is plus 3, right, just a raw DP, right, so, like, if you just get a DP in the corner, you don't cancel in anything, right, maybe, like, you're expecting a wall stick from the DP or whatever, this leaves you at plus 3. Another thing that's really good about this is, or to know about this, is that depending on how many hits you have, like, before and in your combo, this could actually go down to plus 2, and so, this makes it pretty rough to really contest after a DP, or after a DP, yeah, after the DP. Of course, people are still going to be pretty nervous because, you're standing right in front of them, but you are out of range for a close slash, so, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what your guys' strategies are after the DP, but let me know. Especially, like, if you don't burn the stamina, what are you guys doing? What do you guys have success with, right? Maybe you can go for 2D, I don't know, that seems pretty risky, but it might be your best bet. Something else I've been wanting to play with, I never knew the numbers on this specifically, so... Alright, it's actually the Huff Stomp on air block. I didn't know exactly how plus it was. It's plus 7, but I'll still show you real quickly just because I think it'd be nice if I showed you. Right. Plus 7. And that means, yeah, it's more plus than I thought. I thought it was like only like plus 5 or something, but that does mean you do have enough time for a close slash. Or if you do it right here, or how would I say this? Right. Like if you do it like perfectly, your close slash will actually keep them from jumping. Up to you. I'll probably still gonna do 2K afterwards. And the other thing, right? I think that's everything I want to talk about for the normals. The next thing I want to talk about is actually using Super Dash. This is actually something that I really wish I tried to do earlier, because I would have explored it, right? Because I've been playing Sim for so long, I've never bothered to do this. I should talk to Sneed about this and see if he's ever done it before, but really, if you do that, right, if you do, this is a super jump, if you do a super jump air dash heavy, you can actually do a heavy slash that hits crouchers, and this is pretty big in my opinion. It is a little bit slower, like I think it's going to be like roughly like 5 frames slower than doing the normal air dash, but because this actually hits crouchers, I think it's pretty worth it, and also if you do that too, right? If you do the super jump, you can get that, which is pretty cool. And so this is something I probably would like to focus on doing a little bit more in my gameplay. But yeah, I think the big thing though is that you get this. As I drop it. Oh my god. That. You can do a super jump FD, cancel, air dash into heavy, and that hit crouchers. And it's so important that I think it's super important. I really haven't used it enough. But this is something I'm going to be implementing into my game plan. Another thing I found, right, this is more for me, this is using the frame data, right, is that I'm going to show you how to do a outcut that hits on the very last frame, right? If you don't know why this is significant, if the outcut hits on the last frame, it's actually only -1 on block, and it's like it's plus one on hit. And so this is pretty cool, just because like numerically it's pretty cool to have something that it's 100% consistent too. So you just do the close slash, do 2K here, this, and L right here, right? And this will give you a L cunt that's just, it's safe, and it's you're out of range for a throw, and you can do the follow up, you can do whatever you want, and it's just really nice. Of course, if they backdash it, you're at +4 roughly, and depending on the character, right? I think like maybe like a heavy chaos would probably be a +2. But the main reason why I like it is because for whatever reason, people like to wake up with 6P, right? Uh, this is the only scenario where I think this is useful, and I want to go for it because I refuse to believe that people in Stride like to block, and they'll probably match something, right? And then of course, what I think they're gonna match 6P. So this is what I do: this, okay, damn. It's not that. Oh my god, yeah. It's because people are watching. I'm getting shy. Okay, okay. Like that. It's the only way to get Elcon to go directly into 2H, right? And I'm sure all of us have dreamed hit like Beat Driver into 2H, or Elcon into 2H, and that's the only way I know how to do that. And it goes into it. It gives you a pretty decent combo off to it, right? And I think that's just really cool, and it's all numerically possible because Elcon hits on the last frame. But yeah, those are three things, or not really three things, but those are just things I've been thinking about. Like I've been playing with the frame data. I'm gonna probably start trying to incorporate super jumping a little bit more. I don't know. I'm pretty hesitant. I think it's really good, but at the same time, I'm so comfortable with just playing him on the ground that I don't know if I'll explore it. I should. I really need to explore it. And that Elcon setup. That's mine. That's a Pulsar pattern right there. All right. How good it is, I don't know, but I think I'm still gonna go for it just because it feels really cool to do something like that that's so numerically perfect. But all right, that's everything for me now. I'm probably going to take a bit of a departure from Sin for a bit. Probably gonna go play Elfelt, which the only way I can describe Elfelt is Sin with tits. That's all it is. Just Elfelt. It's just Sin and Elfelt are the same character. But feel free to drop by the stream, man. Find me at Twitch TV /Pulsar. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. You have a good one. Peace, peace, peace.